Okay, so we're going to talk about some factors that can influence or affect development during this entire process. You've probably heard the term teratogen or teratogenic. I know you've probably seen it when you're looking at meds. What does it mean? What it means is that if an embryo is exposed to that substance within a specific period of development, then it can cause anomalies. So the effects depend on the period of exposure. And when you look at whether a substance causes, for example, cardiac defects or neural tube defects, what you're looking at is the time period in embryonic life when those systems are being formed. So we're looking at the time period of exposure. The greatest teratogenic effects are between 15 and 60 days. Why not before 15? I want you to think about for just a minute, why not before 15? Remember implantation. Okay, so if it's not implanted, then those substances can't get to the fetus through the bloodstream. Radiation can, but bloodstream cannot. So days 15 to 60, after 60 days, most of the major body systems are formed. And so the risk of major anomalies is decreased. In the first 2 weeks, exposure either has no effect or the effects are so severe it causes miscarriage most of the time. Another factor that affects development is maternal nutrition. And that's whether the mother is getting enough calories, but also whether the mother is getting enough nutrients. Any maternal disease that affects oxygenation or circulation is also going to affect placental perfusion. You're going to learn that one of the most important concepts in OB is perfusion. Is the placenta perfusing? If the placenta is not perfusing, we're going to have an issue. So anything that can affect the mother's perfusion is going to affect placental perfusion. Okay, in the last section, we're going to talk a little bit about how pregnancy is diagnosed and how we look at obstetrical history.